Madagascar, 16 million years ago. At present, we find ourselves in spring during the dry season. Certain desert plants remain dormant beneath the soil, and with the arrival of the wet season's rains, they emerge in the subsequent spring. Majungasaurus, a carnivorous abelisaurid. Majungasaurus was a theropod of moderate size, generally measuring between 18 and 23 feet long and weighing between 1,650 and 2,430 pounds. Evidence from incomplete remains suggests that some larger specimens may have approached the size of its relative, Carnotaurus, which could potentially have surpassed 26 feet in length. The skeletal structure of Majungasaurus, particularly its hand and finger bones, exhibited a notable absence of the typical pits and grooves associated with claw and tendon attachment, a feature common in other Majungasaurines. Additionally, the finger bones were fused, suggesting a lack of mobility in the hand. A more comprehensive specimen was analyzed in 2012, revealing that the lower arm was sturdy yet short, and the hand comprised 4 metatarsals along with 4 fingers that were likely very reduced and inflexible, potentially lacking claws altogether. Majungasaurus may have been better suited for a feeding strategy akin to that of contemporary pantherines, characterized by short and broad snouts that allow for a single, powerful bite followed by a firm grip until the prey is subdued. Notably, Majungasaurus possessed an even wider snout compared to other abelisaurids, and various anatomical features may lend credence to the bite and hold theory. Its neck exhibited significant strength, featuring robust vertebrae, interlocking ribs, and ossified tendons, along with reinforced sites for muscle attachment on both the vertebrae and the back of the skull. These muscular adaptations would have enabled it to maintain a steady head position, even in the face of its prey's struggles. A Majungasaurus has found a dead individual, providing a food source. Tooth-marked bones have been discovered on some Majungasaurus fossils, matching the size and spacing of Majungasaurus teeth. This suggests it likely preyed on its own species, as it is the only large theropod identified in the area. Majungasaurus fossils have been found in the province de Mahawanga in Madagascar. The vertebrae of Majungasaurus suggest the existence of air sacs. These air sacs could have facilitated a rudimentary version of avian-like flow-through ventilation, enabling a unidirectional airflow through the lungs. In this system, oxygen-rich air drawn in from the environment does not mix with the carbon dioxide-rich air that is exhaled. Although this respiratory method is complex, it is remarkably efficient. The skull of Majungasaurus, particularly the jugal, postorbital, and quadratojugal regions, appears to have developed increased height and robustness. Furthermore, there is evidence of greater fusion among the skull bones, accompanied by a relative reduction in the size of the eye sockets. These changes suggest a transition in dietary habits as the species matures from juvenile to adult stages.